Right. Microphone? Yes. Cameras? Yes. Everything working? I think so. There we go. Right. Another week's gone past. And my camera just starts. Not that difficult to concentrate on me, camera. Come on. Anyways. We need to do more work on this handle. Who knows, I might actually get the glue out. JR, good afternoon. How is everybody? I'm cold and tired. This weather's in my head in. A couple of days ago it was nice and, it was about 10 degrees Celsius, which was, it was okay. I walked outside, didn't feel cold. And now it's freezing again, so I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what the weather's wanting to do these days. Anyways. Right. What have I done so far? And I'm just trying to make sure that my stream is up on my tablet so that I can keep an eye on it. There you go. Because, sometimes, my internet sometimes goes kabooey and, I need to keep an eye on that because that will tell me. And it's always funny because it's like, there's like a 5-second delay or something like that. So I'm always behind. But it's just, what I see on my screen here and this on my tablet. So right. What are we going to do this week? What have I done off screen? Not a lot. I've been busy. I did do some research, but I'm still not 100% sure which size I need. Because we know that this one is too big to be the front. Oh my god! Oh yay! Happy birthday still. It's, yeah, last week was fine. This week it's been cold again. But this is the thing. This is so weird. I kinda predicted there was going to be, like, a strict winter because the summer was so hot and also wet for some reason. But at the moment, it's weird how... Well, not weird. We all know why this is happening. Climate change is real. Is that the UK has a stricter winter than Poland. I mean, you've had more snow than I've had, and normally it's the opposite. You've had a hurricane. You had damaging wind, which is like... It's so weird these days. But, so I was just forgotten that I didn't measure. So this is a 50mm. Right, so yeah, so... The thing is, the Polish cosplay shop is absolutely out of these round foam poles. All the ways we can talk about this. They only have 5mm, which is of course not enough. I think I need 25mm, but I think it's at the moment 20, 25, and 40 that I can buy. So we need to think about what size I need, or I have to buy both of them because it has to come from Belgium this time. And then I have to, make it worth the postage. So, but this is why I want to thank everybody that subscribes, like you, JR, you've been subscribing for so long. That little bit of money, after taxes, is what I use to buy materials. It doesn't go into some... It gets used for this. So it's not like... I'm just buying it for funsies. So I'm using the money for funsies. So this is all going back into this. So yeah, so that's one of the things I need to still do and sort out, because it takes a while to get here. So yeah, I'm going to continue with the little box that we've been creating. Go back on. Here we go. So that slides over, so we can keep working on that and keep working on making sure that we get this inside working so that we can put the soundboard and everything in. That means I have to cut out the bottom part. That was just a small piece that was just there. But also I realized when I was looking at things, I might have to recut this one because I did a quick comparison. And I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. These two are different sizes. So this one is like this whole bit here that's smaller, and I think the bigger one is better. Yeah. It's not always the way. Bigger is not always better, but in this respect, I think this one is not looking right. So I've also done a little bit of sanding to try and get this little block to be looking good. Yeah, I think, I mean, this one, I'll put it down, this one is the right size, because this one looks off. So when I put them on top of each other, I just noticed that there was a difference. Other than that, the rest is pretty much on point, but I might have to recut that one. So, but yeah, so that's the things that we've been going on. Actually, going to crafting. I think we've talked enough on this. So the reason why I talk on my chatting screen, as I call it, is because that way I will hopefully get a decent enough thumbnail for my YouTube video. Because I'm too lazy to go and make one. So if you look at that, if I put this all, cat has. You can see that this line here, there's a difference. I do think, other than that, it looks, it's not massively long, so I also wonder if this is going to be more straight. Where does it start? There. So yeah. Because I think maybe this could be shorter. Like there. But that's something that we're going to work on today. So one of the things we need first is to get that bottom one fixed, because we just used this piece that was not long enough. So we're going to get this one and make a piece. But yeah, trying to get organized. Anyway, another thing that I've been considering, seeing as I send a message to the people to Trans Crusade, so to the company that on Instagram, and said, "Oi, hi. I really, really love your artillery witch. And I really want to do a cosplay about it. Is there any chance in the world there's an image of the back, because I would like to be as accurate as possible, that I could use?" And they're like, "Yes, there is, but you can't use it. We can't give it to you." So, sadly enough, let's make sure that's the right size. So yeah, sadly enough, it's a tiny bit. I can't. However, they did say to me, like, this is the back of the miniature And I was like, yeah, I know, because I can buy the STL. So I might just have to buy the STL. The miniature that they have does show some details on the back, but of course it's a miniature, so it's yay big, so they can't be very detailed. So sadly enough, I just have to use my own imagination. And you know, fair play. I mean, I get it. But I'm thinking about either. I don't want to stop working on this because. Hi, Buxtia! I'm thinking about adding another stream. It will be an afternoon, an evening stream, because, you know, I work Monday to Friday. Well, I don't work on Wednesdays, but I do have shit to do on Wednesdays. That's why I've got that day off. Long live working part-time. It's a challenge. It's absolutely a challenge. Especially since I'm doing all kinds of things that makes it a little bit more harder. Like putting in sound, the soundboard with speakers and all that sort of stuff. So, but question is, which one is? So I'm making mine. Ah, yes. That will make it even harder. There is actually oh, I found it on YouTube. There's a whole team of people that make there are they are blacksmith. Oh, why is the music stopped? I just realized suddenly. I can't hear it. Can you hear it? You can still hear it according to the sound things here. There you go. Now I can hear it again. There were blacksmith. There were like engineers. Yeah, I can see on my desktop that everybody could hear it, but me. And they actually made a proper working chainsaw with like a chainsaw engine with the chain. So the base of it was an actual mini chainsaw. And they actually made it. They had a couple of problems, but they actually made it work. As in, they actually made it running, and it's amazing. I'm not sure how you could find it on YouTube. I have to find it again. But yeah, that was a bit, I believe, that was absolutely amazing. I really need to put this mouse away. Here you go there. Right, so now I think that's long enough, isn't it? About, okay. I'll have to do something with that. That's fine. Not recently. If you ask me back in the... Hey, Frexy! I can't remember. It was a while back. It's been a few years since they made that. For Star Trek, I used to follow it, but we're going back to like the late 80s and into the 90s. Yeah, long time ago. But I just haven't got time these days to follow anything at the moment. Right, so where's my tape? There. So yeah, I haven't followed it in a while. I assume Honrik's not awake, Frax. But yes, okay, so... Right. Oh. Right, now I need to find that piece. Okay, so I might just have to... Yes, I do know, but yeah, I do know now enough about Star Trek to know that. I think I've got... So there's this website that does prop auctions. It's literally called prop auctions. And they're in the UK and in the US. So occasionally they have auctions in the US. Sometimes they're in London. So they regularly sell props for movies and series. And I have a massive folder on my computer that anytime there's a weapon I find interesting or any details of clothing from a movie or from a series, their pictures are really high res, really detailed, and often with a ruler. And I'm pretty sure I have very detailed pictures of some of these from Star Trek. So I literally have all the reference photos saved up in folders that if I... Ah! Nice! That's an interesting way to combine two things. But that website I have so many reference pictures for different movies, for different things, just things that I find interesting. Well, Star Trek, Star Wars, Dune, name it, and I have really high-res pictures of these things. So that's why I absolutely love that website. Right, make sure this is all still going right. Yeah, okay. Right. So now I need to make another copy of that, but the opposite way. So like this. Right. Alright, come on, let's go. Kangaloria. Okay, that's going to be interesting. this is 5mm, isn't it? Where's my 5mm foam? Behind my screen, isn't it? I didn't take a piece off. Damn it. That's 3, that's 20. Is there any 5 here? No, that's 10. Give me a sec, everybody. I need to grab my 5mm foam. It's behind my green screen. Give me a sec. Where's my mouse? Of course, I put my mouse away. Damn it! For God's sakes, I did it again. God damn it, when I turned it off, I was like, oh, remember to turn it back on when I sit down, and of course I didn't. So, anyways, what I said was, if you get a chance, do really find that video, YouTube video of how they actually did the real one that they considered. I'm an idiot. So yeah. Alright, anyways. One day. Alright. And it's good that I made that bleeding that command, didn't I? Gosh. You'd think I'd learn. What's the best thing a woman can say to you? I don't know. You're asking a neurodivergent person. Well, I've said this before. I absolutely. So sometimes I watch a part of my stream just to make sure, you know, quality and all that's still okay. But I absolutely hate listening to my own voice. I don't have a particular feminine voice. But I wouldn't have a clue what the best thing would be if somebody said to me. So far, the best things that happens to me in random when I'm out on the streets here in Poland is especially kids. They go, "Look at her hair," or "Mommy, she's got purple hair." My Polish is pretty shit. I can't speak much, but I do understand those things. Because hair is włosy and purple is fioletowe? Something in the area. So yeah. Also, we're going to have an ad in about 40 seconds, so if you get an ad, I apologize, but you know, I can do with that $1 cent. Give me a second. Ah, excellent! Another spammer been deleted. Sorry, I had to check what that message was. That was a bot. Yeah, they're cheap viewers here. And the website is one that I have already banned. So, because you know they try their best. The thing is, you know the message that they got? Just go away, you spammy cunt. I think I said something like that. I can't remember what I've said. I said something like, you know, go spam somewhere else. I had to make sure it wasn't a real message with, you know, that was deleted. But no, it was an actual bot and an actual. If I want to buy viewers, why would I do that? So I have 80 viewers here and nobody speaks. I'd have 5 people here and 5 people speaking. Alright. Now, let's see if this actually... Oh no, that's the wrong one. This was the one. Make sure it all fits together still. That fits, that fits. Okay. Right, quickly take a drink because I need it. Right, so this is a tiny bit bigger, so let's I think everybody's back. Right. Think so. Alright. Let's try and make this a bit neater. Nice. Yeah, this is one of the things I'm still saving up for, is for a 3D resin printer. Because I think there's certain things that in cosplay that can be better printed on a resin printer than on a PLA printer. Coffee is important. Traxi will approve. Right, that's the original. I think that is pretty much spot on. The rest can be done with a bit of sanding. There you go. The points are a bit pointy. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. I mean, once it's all glued together, it will be even easier to... Alright, so that looks a little bit better. Come on, cut out. There we go. Now the only thing what we were looking at was that this bottom bit is a bit too big. So let's have a look. Desk side espresso machine. You hear that, Fraxy? And you don't have to get off your desk to go make a coffee. Alright. Let's see if I can put this. Alright. Okay. That one can't be put down, but let's put that one there. Yes, you do. Okay. Right. I think that looks a little bit better. There we go. I mean, if I ever start streaming like really long hours, I highly doubt that will ever happen. I might need a coffee machine nearby. One that can make a latte though, because yeah, I know I know some people don't consider my coffee, but you know. Alright. I really should get a smaller piece of this tape so I can make smaller pieces. If I just swap those, because that one's longer, isn't it? Right. God damn it! Damn it! Stay there. You go here. And go up here. You go here. That one's better. And you go here. Yeah, that's nice. Put the other side on, you can. There we go, and you go up there. There we go. Still a little bit on the long side. Oh, go on. Well, we can always do that once it's glued on, then that's... Here we go. That can slide on. Oh, okay. Why are you not? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that works. There we go. When it's glued, it'd probably be better, but... Okay, so now the question is this long too long, or do I need to, let's grab a teeth, because the teeth stick out a tiny bit from what I can see. So you go in there. Yeah, so they should be a little bit shorter. I think. Maybe that is actually the place where it should be. I think that's about right. Because if I turn it upside down, there's going to be a block here that has that groove that is on there here. So that they're coming out of here, going whoop, up. So yeah, they need to be shorter. Does that mean I have to make this shorter as well? I think so. And that's where it's... So about there, I guess. Okay, so let's do that, and then we can make the block just like we did for this part. I go here. Okay, let's make that there as well, so that's now I have a feeling I'm not going to get any glue out till I have that pipe that needs to go there. That's getting there. And I have to take it apart again because I need to take those down. Damn it. But we're definitely getting somewhere. Or at least I'm getting somewhere. I mean, you guys are just watching. But you're the cheer squad. This is why I don't glue anything down yet, because until I'm 100% sure that this is the way I want it to be. And I need to still cut the holes in there as well. It's not easier when I have them flat. So let's put these together. let's put this. Make sure I have a straight line. Duh. I have a straight line, I just didn't cut it straight. God damn it. Jesus Christ. There we go. Now put that on this one. Right, see if I can do this in straight line like I did not do on the other one. Here we go, that's right. Now, they should line up. Hopefully. Yes! Excellent. I think that looks better. Comparing it to that with the little, here we go, you go there, you go there, with the little teeth, that's better. Yeah, I think that's right. Those are looking how close this is to that. Okay. Right. Back on. You go this way. Alright, you go there, you go there. Ah! Squish. Right. Okay. Alright, you go there, go there. You go over there. Alright, I think that fits. Here we go. I do think that's a better fit looking at the picture. Now we need to make a block. Let me clean up for a second. Here we go. Right. So now we need a block that goes here. So this part. Let me compare. Right. Yeah. Let's see if I can use this as a template. Oh, forgot to put the block back in. Here we go. So this bit I need, but it's got the groove in there that's... So maybe use 10mm foam. Or use 2mm foam and then just... How am I going to do that? Because I have a feeling that it's going to be... Ooh. Let's go there so that I can hold this all together. So I can go sorry, just wondering if I should make it the same width as I have it here, which is about 2mm, which is where did I did I there. They're about that size, shouldn't they? So that should be that. I have an idea. Where did I put all my offcuts? Did them all in a box. Where did I put the box? That's 5. Because I knew we were going to need small bits. Did I put them away somewhere then? gonna have an ad starting, so I'm gonna go on, be right back at the moment, just to find my box of bits. Give me a sec. And I forgot to mute my mic, so now you heard me going down, going up. Yeah, that's why I mute my mic, and then I forget to put it back on. So, you know, at least I didn't forget this then. Right, box of bits. So, I need... That probably works. And I got a bit of 20mm in here. No, that's also 10. No bits of 20mm. Oh. Right. Here we go. So let's just draw something, and then we can always fix it. Because there's a piece of 5mm foam is a little bit too short. Now, yes, I could cut another one out that is long enough, but I might as well just... No problem. So let's try this. Right, so it's too big, that's fine, that I knew that. That's about half, that's about right. Okay, it's still too big. Oh, don't tell me it's... Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, that seems to work there. So what I'm trying to do... Oh, it needs to be deeper. Oh, okay. Yep, okay. Oh, I think that's better. And my chair's too far away. Like that. Right. Now it fits. Okay. Alright, so see if we can make a straight line. Kinda. Alright. Does this now fit fully? Yeah, that works. Does it still require a little bit of work? Yes, yes it does. Because really wish sometimes I could make a straight line. Even with... Yeah, it's the fiddly bits are a pain. And if I was working from like a pattern, you know, like I do with sewing, that'd be great. But yeah. I think once this is glued on, I can always sand and foam clay. We've been getting really good at that, so right, so no problem, Boxiers. Thank you so much for coming around. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you for hanging out. Right, so we can always sand the rest and fix that. Excellent. Now we need another one. Yeah, guess we're taking the part. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, so, and then that one. There we go. Okay, now that one should fit over there. Yes. So now I have both sides. So now I need a piece in the middle here. And that's why I need it. Right. He just left, I think. There we go. Where's the other piece here? So now we've got this. Now we need to put that bit in the middle, a block there. Alright, let's cut a bit of my 20mm foam, because that should fit perfectly in the middle. Give me there we go. And it's only a tiny bit, so let's just yeah, that should work. Because this is exactly what needs to go in between, exactly width-wise. So now it's how about there. Of course, as well. So this is what you'll see. That's the only good thing about working with exact measurements. I need to recut that one. I think it's about there. Yeah, I think that's, I mean, put it? There? I think that's about right. Okay. Okay, I think I'm right. Okay. Actually, I need to make sure that it's the nice part is the one that's visible, which is this part. Okay. Right, let's try and cut this. Oh. I have to remind myself to put that lid on because right. Okay, that's getting there. Make that straight, I guess, there. Okay, it's getting there. These two are still not the same though. All right. I think this one is the one that has, this is the, I thought I used a straight edge or something. Yeah, that's straight. That's not straight. Okay. If I ever could make a straight line, it'd be great. Right. Come in here. So I have another 10mm piece that's long enough. please. Is that 10mm? Yes. But it doesn't have a straight edge. Is that straight? It's kind of straight. Well, I've been using the edges. Right, let's try this again. Okay. Right. Right, let's make sure this corner is straightish. Right, now these two are in principle completely the same now, finally. So they go in here, one there, one there. Okay, now these need to go this way around, and I had a nice, so that would work. I need to make a bit of a right. Now the only thing is, it looks like it's a little bit rounded, so I need to. This is slightly rounded. I think what I do is glue it together and then sand it curved, because that will go. So in between here. Does it need a little bit of adjusting? Yep. Here we go. But I think would that work? There we go. Make sure it's fully on. It's like there's so much difference. And cut that there away. I think that works. It's got the edge. Oh, it needs gluing, but yeah. Whoa. Or should it be smaller? But I don't think it should be smaller because this it fits with this here. Right, let's just put this block. So some glue is going to come out. Just for this little block. New box of gloves. I'm just making sure I mark to where I need to put the glue. And a piece of foam. There we go. Get in there slowly. Well, I need to stir this glue because it looks a bit cloudy, which means that usually it's going off. It's really annoying. I need to buy just smaller parts. Because I'm always like, oh, I'm going to use all that. And it's like, but yeah, the glue's going to go off. Right. So much mess. Right. Wait for that to slowly dry. Right, a little bit of coffee left. Which after an hour now is bubbly cold. Ew. That's better. I was waiting for this to get a little bit more dry. Right. Okay. Alright, again, waiting for this to go non-shiny and then we can put them together. Yeah. But yeah, it's going slow, but it's getting there still. Put the teeth back. Mountain of scraps. It's good in there. Yep. There's an outbreak as well, so So then we have to start looking into making that cavity here where we can put the soundboard, and then we can slide it on and off, and then we start really thinking about gluing it together. It's still a little tiny bit, but let's... There we go. And now you still have some marks here from cutting it up, but a little bit of sanding and it's gone. I need to get a new piece of sandpaper. There we go. And this will go underneath. I'll glue that here. There we go. I think that is working. And then I can see here a line. That's where I will cut it off there. So that just ends, and then... So I think that is... It looks bigger than on the picture, but yeah. That's not a problem. Yeah, that starts to get to places. Now, let's take this off. In a bit. Right. Grab a piece of tape. Make sure that once that is in place, that it still can move on and off without issues. Yeah! So now you've got that piece. It's the tape that's underneath that's starting to move. There we go. Yes! Progress! Still need to make the hole on that side to put the there we go. Now we still have to figure out where to put those holes in. That's why I'm still not gluing it together. Because we need to put those in. And then mark where the holes need to be for the speakers. I need to make sure that the way I put the holes in are the speakers can sit without like moving around. So we're getting there slowly. Let's get my mini bin in place. Clean up. Clean up! There we go. Right. Ah! That's so handy, such a tiny little bin. So that's pretty much the way it should work. So now we need to do what we started with last week, but I just wanted to have the block underneath on it. Is this piece that goes over, because we're still not 100% sure, because the front was moving upwards a little bit. So this starts here, goes there, goes over, and should be on the same... Oh, I don't have the line on there anymore. God damn it. So, hang on. Let me measure that out and put some lines on the other side so I know. Well, that's inches. Oh yeah, I marked that on there. So here, and I need to mark the 2 centimeters. There we go. Because on this side, same thing. It needs to go on this line and on there. And then all the way around. And be on the other side on the same lines. There we go. Does it look straight now? Let's tape it so that I can assess it better. So you go there. And this needs to go straight on this line. So when I turn it around, this again, this line and that line. And there. Does this look okay? See, I don't know if it's my eyes, but does this look higher? Yeah, it does. Like it runs upwards. Okay. I know the gun doesn't look straight, but that's that's another issue because it's not glued together yet. Yeah, it definitely is going up. Okay, so how am I going to fix that? This needs to be lower. I'm looking at this as if I'm doing a clothing pattern. So this needs to go. So if I. Hi, I told you so.
Praise the Emperor!
Praise the Emperor. Trying to figure out an issue, and I'm using the way I normally think about clothing patterns. So I want this to go down. So this would be like that. Right. I think that would that work kinda. That's like if I did you here, and we did the same on the other side. Right. Right, so but I still need it. Oh, brain! This is hard. This is math. Why am I doing math? Right. Let me think. Do I have? No, they're not big enough. Right, so I need to take. This is correct. This is, but I need to make it that way. Without making it shorter. That's annoying. Because again, if I... That doesn't work. Right, okay. That wouldn't work. So... Because then I have an idea. Scissors. Right. I'm thinking if I cut at a slight angle here, tiny bit. That would make them shorter. Put you back there. And you go there. Oh, actually, go over this, because that's what you're supposed to go. You go over this little block. Eh. If I'm right, I have an idea. I think oh, why is this so hard? Why are things drawn in a way that's physically not possible? It only needs to be a tiny bit though. Okay, try something. So let's make it half a centimeter difference. See how that goes first. Alright, so that's that, and then I need to redo. Oh god, it's stuck. Okay, and do this angle straight. So this one goes. So it still looks straight. I think it's going to be deceiving. Huh. There we go. Let's see if that works. It's literally working with millimeters, which is, you know, really annoying, but I know it needs to be straight. You go there. You go there. Is that still... If I move you there... Pull you down a bit, and on this side same. Does that make a difference? I don't know, because it's got a bend in it now. And it's like, ah! Sorry. I needed to go over here. Thank you. So that you get the curve that you need to have. God sakes. So, you go there, you go there, you go there. Does this work? Shouldn't have folded it in half, but okay. Come on. Be nice to me. You go there, you go there, you go there. I think it's a lot straighter now. Look at that. That's a tiny change. I think that works now. Because this will go then there, and then I think that's it. I will have to redraw these lines because they're now off. But I think we found a solution. And it's literally half a centimetre, 5mm change. Right, so now the only thing is, if I put this on a line, these are not aligned anymore. So okay. I think that is better. Oh. I think we can try and cut this out now. Well, hey. Right. Okay. Alright, let's make some space. Right, put that here because that's what I need. Right, put my big piece of 40mm foam here. Oh, now the question is, do we do 10mm foam or 7mm foam? Damn. I'm pretty sure this is 10. Where's my 7mm trial that didn't work out? Didn't I cut a piece that didn't work out? Where's my... No, I think this is actually 7mm. Then again, I've cut and... No, this is 10. Thickness wise, what we're thinking. Or this is 7, isn't it? Yes. Is that 7? No, that's 5, isn't it? Yeah, that's 5. Oh, I can't make up my mind. I think I'm going to use 10. So no, that's my 7. And I have 10 underneath here, I believe. That's the... To make sure I get the foam that's the low density foam and not the high density foam. Yeah, that's the low. Yeah. Make sure this is not 10 and then that this is 10. Yeah, it is. Right. Ugh. Alright. Let's cut out some foam. I will cut in the fence at a later moment. Oh, typical. Alright, now first things first. Let's cut out the piece. Okay. Right. Okay. See. Oof. Sorry if I'm quiet when I'm doing cutting because, you know, sharp implements and all that. Alright. Turn around. go. Okay. Oh, sorry. Must have pushed the microphone. Okay. That's hopefully what we need. That's the problem when you don't go fully through. But, right, fingers crossed, everybody. Okay, that's going alright. We'll have to heat it up probably to get the... Don't tell me you're too short. No, you work. Ah, come here. Ah, you stick there, you stick here. Is this going to work? I think it's going to work. You go down there. Here we go. Yeah, that's straight. That's what we wanted. Now the question is, do I like this or should I make another one and see if I like it in 7mm better? Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm looking at the thickness, but I do think it works. Actually, hang on a second. Ah, make sure it goes over there. Hang on, I can send out a little bit. I mean, like, the difference between 10mm and 7mm is 3mm, and how much difference is gonna make? Yeah. Right, so I'll have to heat it up and curl it around so that it does stay that way. But let's Uh. Okay. Will you stop flashing the lights? It's really annoying. Right. That's one. This is always because making that with this in 10mm foam with the knife is really difficult, I find. Right. One, two. Oh, I like those emotes. I told you so. I still need to sort out my emotes. Ah. A lace maker, as in with the bobbins and everything? Because that's a skill and a half. Wow. Yeah, that's a skill and a half to have. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I still need to sort out the rest of my the graphics on my stream that I said I was going to do. And I had 2 weeks off, a little over 2 weeks off, and I spent most of my time dealing with my not uni degree. I did a certificate at the Open University, and yeah, still waiting on the fucking results as well. It's been it's been about a month. No, not even a month yet. Right. So. And also, I think I need to change who I'm using for music, because Pretzel Rock used to have a free tier, and they said, oh, you need to update what you have, and I looked at it and there was no free tier anymore, and I'm not, seriously, I don't earn enough on my stream to start paying for shit, so Right, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, the thing is, they're not always reliable. And even though I don't record the music on my phones, the ones that I post on my YouTube, so for those of you who watch on my YouTube, hi. And I used to do this with Spotify. Spotify, you have a lot of lists as well that say copyright free. But they're not always. Thank you, JR. If something changes, then you could have a recording with copyrighted music. And at the moment, I'm like, well, I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm not recording the music. I could put on any music I want. Because, you know, unless they want to copyright strike my live stream, which I do 3 hours a week amongst the millions of streamers, what's the chance? Since the music's not recorded. But yeah, it's always, I need to, it's a consideration. Especially when DMCAs really started happening. On Twitch, especially with a lot of the popular streamers. The problem is a lot of the free music out there is like chill hop, lo-fi stuff, and it's not what I listen to. I like my punk, I like my metal, I like my rock. Yeah. And I'm like, right, how am I going to sort this out, Because for me, it's like, I'm not streaming with music for you guys. I'm streaming for me. Yeah, just because I hate having silence. I have to have something on. And for you guys as well. But like, if I'm quiet when I'm concentrating on something like this, then absolutely rock is it's a lot harder to find. That's why I started using Pretzel Rock, and so far it's been brilliant. But yeah, if they're going to they had a free tier that as long as you you can see the Pretzel Rock thing happening in my stream. As long as I had that, I could use it for free. And I think they've changed it, but I haven't really researched it. It's like many of the things that I'm going to do with my stream, like changing the graphics and getting more emotes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like one of those things. It's like, It's moments like this I wish I had I was like Camus cosplay and had a laser cutter. Yeah, there's a few out there. It's just harder to find it with music that I can stand. I mean, I wouldn't mind like 80s, something like that. Like this channel is the emo channel on Pretzel Rock, which is like kind of pop punky type of stuff, which is like, yeah, that'll do me. Because the thing is, like, if I do get a copyright strike or anything like that, I can say to Pretzel Rock saying, "Oi, your asshole's supposed to be copyright free." Because even if I've accidentally changed the sound settings on my stream, and that's why I can't hear. When you guys use Praise the Emperor, I can't hear it. I can see it on stream, but I can't hear it. It's because if I change that setting, then the music is on the stream. And even though I use Pretzel Rock, I still get, not copyright strikes, but more like, can't use this music on YouTube. And it's like, oh, I can't be arsed with that shit. So now I'm wondering, since I'm not, you know, I'm a small bean amongst the millions and millions of people. I mean, it's not a, you know, I'm not earning shit tons of money doing the stream. It's not, that's not what I do it for. I started doing the streams just to actually kind of force my I've got ADHD and neurodivergent and all that malarkey. By doing this on a regular basis, every day, every Saturday, 4 o'clock, do this. I kind of became a habit now, and for a long time I was terrible at streaming regularly. So now I do is, at least I'm getting progress with this cosplay, because I've been working on this for 2 years now. And now I want to do the Artillery Witch from French Crusade as well, so... But I am thinking about doing on a different day. And do an evening stream. So I do a Wednesday evening or something like that. I sent them a message on the Instagram and said, "Oi, you know, I want to do a cosplay of the Artillery Witch, but I like to be, you know, doing details, but I can't. Do you have an image of the back?" And they're like, "We have a couple of sketches, but we can't show them to the public." And I'm like, "Oh, but we've got the miniature here." But yeah, the miniature's not that detailed. Oh no! Look at what I've just done. Oh fuck. Do I have a... Why am I trying to hack at it with a big one when I have a small one? But looking at the miniature, there are some things that I can see that I'm like, okay, if that's at the back, then I can do this at the front. Then that's similar. But they were really they're really nice. Well, I got told off by Henrik last week about the girth I was talking about. I guess this little mistake, that little it will become damage. Battle damage. No, I talked about, where is it? You know, the round part on the front of the top. I was checking if this was enough. You know, and some people like myself read romance books, and then they talk about how she could not fit her fingers around it, and I was like, well, we now know what kind of girth it is. Then again, I have tiny hands, so, you know. Anyways. Anyway. Before I get, you know, demonetized. That's why I have to laugh, because when I talked about the slightly viral video on my YouTube channel, and I mean slightly because if you have an ad, I apologize. Then you can't hear me, but that God, see, brain, it just lost it. I also have a sharpening stone, but I find the stick to be easier. What was I going to say? Damn it. Squirrel brain sometimes, me. Oh yeah, the slightly viral video. That was just hilarious. Because it has enough views, I don't know what I was going to say. Because that video has now over 1,000 views, I actually get like stats about who watches the videos. Yes, that's the one where I'm holding up the plastic cups and I'm like, and that's the I used that because that was actually so. Then I upload to YouTube. I let YouTube give me options for thumbnails. I don't make my own, and it actually that was one of the options. And I'm, you know what, that'll work, and that's the one that's got a lot of views. But it actually, I can see the stats now because it has enough views. If your video has 10 views, they can't give you like stats about demography and all that sort of stuff. That video, all the views were 100% male, and I think it was almost 50-50 between 25 and 35. 25 and 30 and 30 and 35, and most of them in the US or the UK. Yeah, so that was just hilarious. Henry keeps saying I should do more of those kind of thumbnails. But like I said, I'll let YouTube give me a couple of options. That's why I talk for about 5 minutes. So it uses the beginning of the stream. And it usually gives me 2 or 3 options that are usable. Not all of them, because sometimes, I look really, really weird. So, but now that I have a tripod, I really need to start do a picture with my dress and my stuff on. Maybe do one of those video shorts where I do like ta and then change or something like that. That's so popular on YouTube and TikTok. Here we go, another piece. Get in there slowly. And what I'll do is with a little bit is grind the edges so that you get a little bit more like what you've got here. Like the edges are like a bit more rounded. But I can't do that until till spring, so till the weather's sorted itself out again. That one's too small. So you can see the size difference. I made a complete change. This is from the old one. I made a complete change to what I decided to do. So I've completely changed around the way that it's designed. So yeah. So for me, it's like I have a cat, and I have a gecko. So I can't do any spray painting or any sanding of something like this because I wear a full face mask, of course, when I'm doing this. Not a small one. I actually wear the full face mask with the filters. But can't put one on my cat, so or my gecko for that matter. So I have to do it outside, and of course it being winter at the moment, even though it doesn't feel like it for me here in Poland. So I have to wait till it gets to, be the kind of weather I can sit outside and annoy my neighbors with my Dremel. I had this grand idea to make sort of a little, get one of the biggest IKEA plastic containers and make a sort of sanding thing. But yeah, that I have all the bits, just didn't get a chance to put it together, and it works for most things, but like the Chainsword is too big to put it. But small things like that, I could probably go and do that. But yeah. Right, let me get my heat gun. And heat this up. That should do it. Come on. Let that cool down for a second. You can see where I held on to it, because the heat seals the foam. Right, so you go here on this level. You go there. What do you think? That works. I mean, like I said, these edges will not be as sharp, they'll be rounded off. But I think that works. And then you've got the circular coming out here, and that's it. Well, we need to put all the greeblies on and put the holes in here, but let's go there. Because this will be glued on as well. And then we'll have a magnet on the little bit here, the magnet on these points there. I think, damn it, that's it. I think that works. Ah. It's good while we will be gluing this. Ah. Go over here. Go over there. Ah. Damn it. Or can we glue it to here so that it just goes there? That might work. That works. So we'll glue it to there. So that's... Or maybe not. Might have to like take a little corner out. So it... But yeah, I think that works really well. There's going to be like the little button here and a little switch here. Have it on the bottom side. So this will be glued on here. There will be a magnet there, so it will magnetize onto the body, so that will stay there. Hang on. Will you please stay in place so I can get a good idea? Yes. Because then we can just lift this off. And it will just have the magnet there and the magnet there, so it's attaching magnets on the end here. That just stays on there. And we've got the barrel thing, whatever that is, come out. No idea what that is, but yeah. But that feels like, let me hold it like she holds it. I can't go the other way, but I think we're there. I am quite happy with that. I'm looking at the time. Perfect timing! Jeez. But yeah. So that one has there. That's there. I'm quite happy with that. Look at that. Of course it looks weird with all the pieces of tape on it, but like I said, I'll be, you know, making these edges look a little bit more smooth. But we have some greeblies to put on the holes to make. And then the other side. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think it looks a lot better as well, but compared to the old one. It looks a bit more... Got some battle damage on the other side. I'll have to make those still as well. But yeah, the most of it will get glued on, and then there's just going to be magnets there and there to hold it on, and a magnet there. And of course inside there's going to be magnets on the PVC pipe. So, quite happy about that. I'm just, you know, looking at the amount of changes we've made, or I've made, I'm glad I've used the tape. So now it's like, I know that it works, and then I can slowly start gluing things together. So... Right. Okay, right, clean up a towel 10 because it's a mess. But so we're gonna have a look and see if there's someone who can raid. That is one of the emails I really want to make. I want to make a raid emote. Let's think. That one I need. I'll go here. Anybody? Okay. Let's have a look. Puzzles, crocheting, 3D printing, 3D printing, 3D printing. Why are people watching 3D printers? I just... Oh, I need to add English because there's so many people. I mean, I speak... Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Okay, no, that's... Fixing 3D printing issues, no. Ending soon, that's sadly enough done. Yeah, okay. There's one cosplayer. Okay. Let me quickly check. How do I do that? Because I'm part of the makers and crafting team. Let's see if anybody's there that's doing cosplay. No. A lot of interesting things, but nothing cosplay. A lot of people streaming though. one, the one that I know about. Why is my cosplay Oh, interesting. I just noticed that my cosplay, so I always add cosplay as a label, but I just noticed that it's not when I check things. That's interesting. Right, let's push you. Go to here. Right. So I'm going to raid someone that I haven't seen in a while. So let me raid and go to following. It's Kazaki Cosplay. They are working on something. They are in Portugal. Here we go. Right. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Go. Start raid. Right. Go back to here. Here we go. Right. So, thank you again for everybody hanging out. I always love it when people come. And we are going to raid Gizaki Cosplay, Portuguese streamer, but streams in English. And they are working on a cosplay. So go and say hi and follow if you haven't already. Always lovely to see everybody doing that. I love it when I get a raid and people follow me. And next week, who knows? I think next week we might actually get to gluing things together, which would be great. But yeah, so things that we're going to do. Got a lot done. So thank you again. Have a lovely rest of the weekend. Take it easy, be safe, and I will see you next week.